So thanks for everybody who's been helping. I've swapped out to my second power supply. Still having issues, but I thought I would just eliminate that as a potential. So quick overview of what I've got. I've got two separate feeds from the power supply going into the banks on the controller, left and right, and then I'm feeding from output 1 and 2 and 15 and 16 to use the two different banks. I've got a solid red fill pattern right now, a single strand of 50 pixels that I've been running through my 18-inch pigtails. That works fine, no issues. I also have my extensions, and I'm going to plug those in, and you can see what we're working with. Here's my little multimeter. As you can see, we're set on DC voltage. Yeah, I'm going to put this in the tripod. Okay. So we can work through all of the outputs. Everything is fine. I've got a 5-foot extension. I'm going to put it on output 1. And we're back to blinking. And that is consistent across all of the outputs, just to show that. Even when you seem a little steady, start it. So some are worse than others. That could be my connections there on the little green pixels, or the little green connectors. I don't know. They seem solid to me. I did redo one of them. I took it out of, I cut the wire back so that the tinning wasn't still there. I'd read that that can make it easier to compress things properly. It still had issues. All right, so here's my 10-foot extension. And you see we get not just flickering, but color issues as well, which seems odd. That to me would suggest some sort of data signal problem. So if we look at the voltage at the end of this string, I'm actually set to output to 51 pixels. I didn't know if that mattered or not, but I thought maybe that would help with getting so my actual ground to positive got 4.7-ish, and then going to check signal, I've got nothing. I assume I'm supposed to be doing signal to ground. If I do signal to voltage, then I get, negative 4.7, which I don't know. So that's, I'm still having my extension issues. And then if I change the fill color to white, then I have intermittent flickering on inputs. So it's kind of hard to see, but they are cutting in and out. I know somebody asked if I had ground going back into the power supply. I'm not feeding anything back into the power supply. I'm going to take you out of the... Right, so From the power supply, I've just got my input going back to a surge protector. And then I have my two outputs going straight into the board. These are standard X-Connect pigtails that I literally just ordered. And there's nothing even hanging off the end of this string. So, I am perplexed. I don't know if anybody else also saw this, but this is the BeagleBone controller that I've got, the Culp 16AB, and I'm for whatever reason unable to power the BeagleBone off of the board. So I don't know if that could be a related issue. Maybe there's something wrong with my BeagleBone. Maybe there's something wrong with the board. I'm not sure how to check that out. Thanks again for all the help. Hope this wasn't too confusing or long. Thanks.